By RBC Wealth Management, proud partner of Major League Soccer. 5 of those Rona's assists have come in the last 5 games. Columbus in the midst of 8. We are professional grade as you look at the way these two teams match up. Both teams struggling for conceding goals.
He'll drop to that left midfield role. Christian Ramirez will be the focal point that allows Zelarayan and Cucho to drop in. Robin Fraser is tasked with finding a team that can try to make this difficult. And at times, this will be 5 in the back that Wilfred Nancy has put out tonight. Look for Columbus Crew to start off quickly tonight.
Our matchday referee is Tori Penso. She gets us started. For the first time in 5 years, Colorado Rapids pay a visit to Columbus Crew.
We asked Robin Fraser, how do you keep going? They're in the midst of their 4th consecutive week where they have a Saturday game, a Wednesday game, and a Saturday game as well, because they were having a run in the Open Cup for ultimately.
Oh, and it's a nice pick up there from Nicholson. Nicholson is in! Nicholson has scored! Against the run of play! Catching Columbus, playing out from the back, and Sam Nicholson with his first goal of the year has given the Rapids the shock lead away from home.
Persistence paying off for the Rapids. They're picking their moments when to go and press, and they started with the higher line, and Quinton gets caught in 2 minds. He tries to keep possession through Moreta, but when he does, he puts it right into a spot of bother. If it wasn't Nicholson, it was going to be Lewis. Instead, this time, Sam Nicholson composes himself.
Quinton at 6'6", towering above the middle of that defensive line, but now Lewis could be in here. Lewis played in by Leyva. Lewis going around the keeper, and he scored! But the offside flag will come up. Jonathan Lewis just mistimed his run.
Felt offside, and it looks as though he is just in behind. Now keep in mind, there has to be a clear and obvious look that shows that he was in an onside position. It wouldn't be from that one.
Nance showing the urgency in his technical area. Morris pinging it quickly out to Cucho. Into the penalty area. Cucho going for the low strike, and he hit it with plenty of power. And Illich doing well to tip around the post.
Of the run, and when he does, he's trying to go across. This is a fantastic save from Illich because he pushes it wide. Because by the time the play develops, the 3 center backs have been able to get in a good position for most parts of the evening.
Cucho from Yeboah, clip to the back post. Nagby arriving, and he somehow put it over. From the doorstep, Darlington Nagby unable to convert and draw this game level.
Over it and snap it down, and he's trying to send it back across where it came from.
Will regret not hitting that one with a bit more conviction. Would have been his 2nd goal of the year as Amundsen spots Yeboah running in behind and clips it towards him. Yeboah again in towards Zelarayan! And now the Crew are level! Finally, the breakthrough for a side that have tried and tried again. It's Columbus 1, Colorado 1.
Sets off from the run. Now watch Christian Ramirez go to the near post. That's going to draw a pair of defenders, and that's going to open the space for Lucas Zelarayan. He takes this exceptionally well on the short hop. He's leaning forward. He's reaching for it, but he gets the technique spot on to not get under it, to not send this over. That's why he's a special playmaker. He makes the right shot selection when it needs it the most, but ultimately he got looked off, so he left it, and then that's when Cucho read it expertly.
As Morris has lost his footing, and again, Nicholson making the run in behind. Nicholson for 2 has just put it wide. Inches away for Nicholson's 2nd on the night, and another shock lead for the Rapids.
Costa's going to win this and just dink this up and over, right off the shoulder of Philip Quinton.
See it on a Wednesday in MLS. Zelarayan in towards Cucho, tried to flick on, and it's come off the woodwork. Took a deflection there off the Colombian.
What a big chance this was, and Cucho does ever so well to get to the near post of Rosenberry. It actually takes a deflection off Danny Wilson, and that's what sends nobody out there, but Zelarayan wants to serve this in. He tells Madronda to go on.
He'll whip it in towards that 6-yard area. Comes through to Zawadski, and it's over the line and in. Sean Zawadski, his 2nd goal for the Crew. And from 1-0 down, Columbus have turned it around and lead it home over Colorado Rapids.
Sean Zawadski fighting off Lalas Abubakar. And he does well to send it back across where it came from as Illich is shuffling across. Oh, it's Sam Nicholson on the goal line that just can't clear it. And Zawadzki.
Zelarayan spotting a couple runs down that right, finding Farsi. And left for Nagbe. And Zelarayan, strong steps now in towards Cucho! He's provided so many for his teammates, but now he ripples the back of the net. His second of the year, and Columbus cruising now. They lead by 3-1.
And the Columbus crew were patient in their build-up. Ramirez could have played Morris. Instead, he goes to Nagbe, and Zelarayan fires this into Cucho's left foot. So Cucho now has the decision where he wants to take this touch. This is a great ball in. And when he decides to cut it back across Abubakar, his momentum has carried him on. Now Cucho knows the option is to go to the back post. Never even fully picks his head up because he's looking out of the corner of his eye, and it's that sixth sense inside the box. It's calma from Cucho. Never a doubt, even though it was 1-0 down 9 minutes in.
Bassett. Harris. And Cole Bassett going for it. Oh, what a goal! It's mere consolation, but that is a stunner from Cole Bassett. It's too late, but it's a second goal for Colorado. They'll now likely go down tonight by 3-2.
Little step over on Nagbe. Just drops. Waits for Nagbe to continue his run. No pressure because Nagbe, who was his mark, is now going to double Harris. Just admire it. It is lovely. It's wonderful from Cole Bassett.
Columbus Crew are 1-0 down in this game, but they've come back to get 3. A late goal from Cole Bassett does still result in a Crew win as it finishes.